How do you manage to get a good balance between your family life and your very demanding work here?
My wife has got quite a busy job, and when I indicated to her that I was interested in moving down to London, she said to me quite clearly, and I remember it very well, she said, "I don't want you gallivanting around with your friends during the week in London and then coming back and catching up on your work at home at the weekends." She said, "So you're very welcome to go, but the weekends belong to us." And actually, we did that, and it was a fantastic discovery. Once I'd come to this agreement with my wife, I put the weekends aside for the family, and it was fantastic. So now I think my work-life balance is pretty good. I work hard during the week and give the weekends over to the family and myself.
The NHS should be more like a supermarket, according to one of the leading figures running the organisation. Services should be more available and just as good at the weekends as they are during the week.
We've had increasing evidence that patients who are admitted at the weekend to hospitals have a higher mortality rate. That's irrespective of whether they're an emergency or an elective case. And one of the great things about this initiative is that as the evidence is accumulated, all people in the NHS, from the managerial community, the clinical community and others, have recognised that this is the right thing to do. And you know, when enough people think that something is the right thing to do, we can find the solution.
But that's not really how employment law works, is it? They will want new contracts, they'll want to be paid more to work Sundays. The fact that there's some nice consultants you know who roll up on a Sunday is neither here nor there.
Well, actually, you know, the BMA have been very supportive of this particular stance. We've looked at evidence in other parts of the world, and it's exactly the same, for example, in North America. So this is not a problem unique to our NHS, but it is one that we're uniquely positioned to solve.
It will be more expensive to run a 7-day-a-week operation, won't it? How much more?
Well, we're not convinced that it will.
So we've started.
More. There are a lot of figures being bandied around. One of the most expensive costs in all of this is the cost of the workforce.
Come face to face and it's a whole different story. Shut up and stop talking. Step, start walking. Smile in your face. Stab you when you're not watching. All you hip-hop hypocrites talking like you know me. Come face to face and it's a whole different story. They tell you one thing and then go do another. It's about time. We blew your cover, hypocrites. Hey, what's the matter with the world today? There's lots of hypocrites lurking, you can be sure to say.